Hey guys, welcome to VLOGOWEEN Day 6. Today I'm reading another story called The Nurse. It's about 3 minutes. So I don't have my backdrop up yet today. Again, if you watched yesterday's video, you know this. I do have a backdrop though, so I'd say tomorrow's video may have it up. I may have it up by tomorrow's video, so if I can put it up for tomorrow's video, I will. So tomorrow, there might be a backdrop in tomorrow's video. I might put it up tomorrow, so yeah. Anyway, so let's just get into it. It's called The Nurse. Also, before I get into it, I do want to give a huge shout out to my amazing boyfriend, Isaac. I love you and I miss you. And yeah. Also, I'm hoping to go out and see him on Saturday, so I'm talking to my parents about it, so hopefully we do. So anyway, let's just get into it. A girl had just finished nursing English. A girl had just finished nursing school and started working in a new hospital. Although she loved her job as a nurse, she found it difficult to get along with the people she worked with. They were mostly young doctors who had just finished medical school. The problem was that they delighted in pulling pranks on each other. She found it very difficult to live with them in the residence next to the hospital because they stayed up late at night and made too much noise. The nurse worked very long hours and needed all the sleep she could get. Whenever she complained about their behavior, the mischievous doctors just laughed in her face and told her to shut her fat mouth. Okay, that's just rude. The nurse eventually had to report the young doctors to the hospital manager, and they got in all sorts of trouble. The doctors began to really hate the nurse and spent days devising a plan to get revenge on her. Finally, one of the doctors came up with a really sick prank they could play on the nurse, and the others gleefully agreed to help. That night, they broke into the mortuary in the hospital basement and sawed the arm off a corpse. Then they sneaked into the nurse's bedroom and put the severed arm under her bedclothes. They placed it at the bottom of the bed so that when she lay down, her feet would touch it. I'd be terrified. I'd get up and run out of there. Chuckling to themselves, they stood around in the hallway, waiting for the young nurse to go to bed. As the girl went into her bedroom, the doctors had to stop themselves from laughing out loud. The nurse was suspicious of their behavior, but she was too tired to care and went into her bedroom, closing the door behind her. The men waited impatiently in the hallway for the nurse to find her severed arm in her bed. But nothing happened. There were no screams, no angry yells, only silence. After a while, the doctors got fed up waiting around, and they decided to turn in for the night. They assumed that they had placed the severed arm too far down in the bed, and the nurse must not have felt it. The next morning, when they woke up, the doctors went to check on the nurse. Receiving no answer when they knocked on the door, they turned the handle and went inside. The room seemed to be completely empty. The doctors searched the nurse's bedroom, and when they opened her closet, they were greeted by a horrible sight. The nurse was curled up in the corner of her closet. Her hair had turned completely white. Her eyes were rolled back in her head, and she had gone totally insane. Her face looked like it had aged 20 years, and worst of all, she was chewing on the severed arm. That's disturbing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway, that is it for today's video. I know it was very short, like yesterday's was, but I'm trying to look for more videos to make for VLOGOWEEN. So if you have any requests, let me know what they are. And yeah. So so that's it for this week. Not this week's. I keep saying this week, but it's not. That's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more content from me. And I will see you guys tomorrow for VLOGOWEEN. I almost said Vlogmas again, but I didn't. Day 7. Bye, guys.